Hi, good morning. This is Fred Henning from Out of Box Wealth. I hope you're having a blessed day and you and your family are doing well. And wanted to talk about, we've been talking about different ways that we can be conscious and aware of our energy. And our energy through emotion is very, very powerful, very, very strong. Our emotion is a command that we give energetically out through our own energetic system, through our own energetic field. And it really is the pure and true language that we use to speak to the universe, to speak to the world around us, to speak to God, and to speak to each other. And so emotion is a very, very powerful aspect of who we are. And when we have things that affect our emotion, sometimes it can easily become overwhelming, and it can be difficult, and especially when we have allowed emotions to overtake us or control us, or just have any type of powerful command, even of our own will, seemingly. And it can be a challenge to be able to harness that emotion and to harness that energy force, because when our energy turns into an emotion, it already has what could be a lifetime of thought and a lifetime of experience behind it. And when it has a lifetime of thought and a lifetime of experience, it has a lifetime of reasons why we feel that we are right, or we feel that we are justified. And it's basically subconsciously all green lights. It's all systems go, and next thing you know, that rocket is launched, and very, very difficult, maybe even seemingly impossible to bring it back. But there are so many different techniques that we can use to be able to have control. And because what we want to do is we want to be able to be proactive, not reactive. And reactive is, again, whatever we perceive in the moment. It's our subconscious just reacting based on the experience that we have had. And experience is based on our perception, which we know can be flawed, can be wrong, especially when it's coming from old memories. I know psychologists have found that a lot of the memories that we have from childhood never even happened. They're just things that we added, or things that we, even manipulated in our mind and in our memory, because it is the way that we perceive things. And so we add things, we can change things, and we can simply just misunderstand each other. We maybe even misunderstand ourselves sometimes. There's a lot of things that go into it. And so it's when we Gnothi Seuton, when we begin to know ourselves and to become aware of the power of emotion, and to be able to have a practice and have a mindset where we're slowing those things down, and if they are not healthy, if they're toxic, we can actually stop them and delete them from our subconscious. And that's where the conscious comes into play. And again, it's really, really cool. Our our subconscious was programmed by our 6, maybe 7-year-old self, and so we are thankful that that self wasn't full of the judgments and the perceptions and the errors that we may have right now. So it's a very, very healthy process, because we have a reconnection to our own personal child, and that child was a lot happier probably than most of us are right now. A lot happier experience, didn't have a problematic or a negative outlook on life, and was full of expectancy. So that helps us to be able to accurately identify an emotion that we may be feeling right now, in our present state of being, our present who we are. And Ho'oponopono, we talked about yesterday. That's a really, really powerful technique to be able to help us with those type of emotions. And today I wanted to talk about tapping, our EFT, emotional freedom technique. And but a lot of people just call it tapping, because it's a technique where you're actually you're actually tapping on your body energy meridians. They're not the energy centers, they're not the chakras, but they're places in our body that have access to energy systems, and they're very, very effective in reprogramming. So when we're having a emotion that we seems to have run away with us, or maybe we recognize bubbling up in us, or maybe we're already in full-blown emotion and we want to change it, we can use the tapping technique. And the tapping technique is tapping on the karate chop part of the left hand, tapping, 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 and then from there going to the top of the head, just tapping, 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 from there to above the eye, the eyebrow, other eye, at the eyebrow, side of the eye, other side of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, and the chin, and right around the left area, just below your collarbone, or wherever you feel the connection and wherever you feel that you are changing the energy. Then back to the place between your thumb, your first finger, and the meaty place. And when you tap on these areas, when you hit the spot, you'll know, because you can feel a change and you can feel a ripple through your energy. And just simply tapping, and this is on my left hand, and just simply doing the EFT, the tapping is very effective to change the energy. But to connect it to a specific feeling, like maybe frustration. You can say and speak this to yourself when you start the tapping. You can say, even though I am feeling frustrated right now, I deeply love, forgive, and accept myself. And then you name the feeling. Frustrated, 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 frustrated. With the idea that you're tapping frustration that is manifesting itself in the energy of frustrated right now, that you're tapping that out of your energy field. Frustrated, 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 frustrated. And there's with some systems, they teach to just do this on the left side and not the right side. Other systems, when you look at the body through a male and female energy aspect, we'll do both sides. And the cool thing is that everybody's different, and you can do whatever method works for you. You can also go online and research the tapping method, because it's great to learn from other people. Everybody has their own ideas, has their own experience that they can share with you, and having different types of input and different points of view can help everybody to be able to develop a system for yourself that works best for you. And but the whole idea is to be able to control emotion, to be able to choose emotion, and when we're in a situation where we're having a struggle with emotion, to be able to handle it and to prevent it from overtaking us. And because when we are in a powerful emotion, an overwhelming emotion, it can become easy for us to, just get carried away with it and do or say things that we wish we never did or wish we never said, and then cause even more problems upon that same emotion. So having techniques, having skills, and we know that all of these skills and all of these techniques have been proved by science now to be effective. So we can truly scientifically, spiritually take control of our own energy, of our own life, of our own selves, and have the advantages that we need to become our own authentic self. Love, peace, blessing, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth in all aspects of your life. Genothi Seyutai. Shalom. Namaste.